Good evening. My name is Robert Reives, House District 54, Chatham and Durham counties. And to say that this past week has been difficult would be an understatement. To say that I don't feel the emotions that many of us are feeling would be untrue. And what I would say is, hold this feeling. Hold this anger. Hold this fury. Hold it inside and remember what it feels like. And remember that what happened to George Floyd started years ago. And it started because we've allowed too many attitudes, too many belief systems to flourish in this country for too long. We have got to stop sitting idly by while this temperament within this country continues to grow and act like it's okay. Even if you don't participate in the particular racist conduct, if you are a person who tolerates it, then what you're doing is you're telling people that it's okay. And so what I would say is, I understand why we're protesting. Protest. I understand why we're mobilizing. Mobilize. I understand why we are calling attention loudly to problems that have persisted for far too long and for far too much recently. But what I also ask is take that energy and then organize. Take that energy and then decide that we are going to make a difference and we are going to make a change. When I think through what happened to Mr. Floyd, the first thing I think of is, don't we dare let the attention ever go away from what caused all this, and that's that murder. Don't ever let the attention become about protest and about who attended and things of that sort. Nothing has been more disappointing for me than listening to that rhetoric as it has begun, because what's important is that a man was murdered in cold blood for no other reason except for the color of his skin. And we cannot tolerate those attitudes. But when we don't tolerate those attitudes, not tolerating murder, that's easy. That's understandable. Everybody agrees on that. But we can't tolerate the attitudes that make a person like that feel comfortable. We've got to stop that in our workplaces. We've got to stop that at our dinner tables. We've got to stop that at our holiday gatherings, our family picnics. We have got to make the decision, each of us within ourselves, that we are going to look at other human beings and treat them as human beings, whether we agree with them, whether they look like us, whether they serve with us, whatever it is that they do, they are human. And if we make that attitude the prevalent attitude, if we make those that feel differently start to feel unwelcome, then that's when we get real progress. This prosecution should and must happen. But after this prosecution, we've got to stop the next person from feeling like that this is going to be okay, that this attitude is okay, that this mistreatment is okay, that this disrespect is okay, that the denigration of another human being is okay. And so what I ask each of you is, again, hold on to what you're feeling right now. Remember this time. Remember these difficult conversations, like the conversations I'm having to have with my children right now. But then remember that we can change them. Case in point, think of it this simply. That officer is hired by a chief of police. That chief of police is hired by a city council. That city council is hired by you. So don't ever think that the change part is hard or it's not simple. But you've got to make it a priority. You've got to decide within yourself that I can only support people who support anti-racist attitudes and agenda. So again, thank you for taking the time to listen. I thought long and hard about whether to even speak, what to say, how to say, and I felt the best thing was just to tell what I feel. So thank you.